Now it's been a while since I defended the passport, bros, because I'm a married man, and I think that it's not my place. Anyone I did defend them, I defended the ones that actually went there to actually achieve something, not the passport poogies that go there just for ex-tourism. Because, like I said in years ago video, that passport bros actually live out there. They don't come back to the states just to go vacation with a hanky panky. They stay where they are at. Even with the passport bros that go there and talk smack about nothing but black women when they get to where they need to go. Not the ones that I'm defending. Never defended them. Doing this big ass disclaimer because y'all will pick point every little damn thing I say. But back to the main topic here. When you not even acknowledging the shit that goes on here. Especially in our community. Yes, the HIV statistics there are high, but it's nowhere near as high as the HIV statistics here. Especially in our community. Hotlanta is Hotlanta for a reason. Look how the HIV rate skyrocketed from just 10 years ago in the States. Except for African countries, we don't even touch none of the rest of the world. You get a little snippet of news and then y'all run with that shit. I noticed y'all was so quick to hop on that hate train. I don't know y'all doing this to get brownie points or something, but what gets me is y'all the same people that will dog a passport, bro, but the same people who would not say shit when it comes to another woman doing something to another man. That's your platform. You go off pandering to a specific somebody. Not me, because I'll call both of y'all dumbasses out, men and women. You're going there to take advantage of the helpless ladies that are there. Like, people don't do that shit here too. Like, the women here don't take advantage of men also. Again, do I defend the men that are going out there just to take advantage of people there? No, I don't. Do I give a damn if two consenting adults is going to do the hanky panky? No, I don't. Do I bash ex-workers? No, I don't. Get your money, boo-boo, everywhere you can. If you are selling your punana, whether you are in the States or outside the country, get your money, boo-boo. Just please be safe and use protection. You see how fair I am to both sides of the demographic? That's what you're supposed to do. That's how a mature person acts. And also to the passport bros, if you're going outside the country and you're not using no protection, even if you're here in the country and you don't use protection, you're an idiot. You're dumb as hell.
Alright, so I seen my dog Jeff make a video about the passport bros. And I just want to add my little 2 cents into the conversation. You know what? I used to support the passport bros. I used to be like, oh man, yeah, y'all go over there, man. These hoes don't act right over here, man. But you want to know what my thought is about the passport bros? You want to know what I think about the passport bros, man? I think y'all just don't get no hoes. Passport bros just don't get hoes in their area. So they switch countries to try to get a hoe that doesn't even fucking speak English.
Not necessarily. I don't think passport bros cannot get any girls in their country. And that's the reason why they go to other places. I don't think so. I think they just do not want to deal with American females. They're tired of the drama and the games that are being played. So they want to go somewhere else where they're going to be appreciated and treated much better.
And try to marry her and bring her back over here, not knowing that she's a whore over there, though. Like my thing is, bro, women act the same everywhere. It's not just America. You know, like, hoes are gonna be hoes, bro, and women are gonna be women. Y'all are going over there to the DR paying for the cheeks, bro. Being a passport bro is lame. Not gonna lie. And I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. But bro, being a passport bro must suck, bro. When I hear y'all say, oh, Western women, they just, they're masculine, all I hear is, I don't get hoes on the West. That's all I hear, bro.
Burning. It's not surprising at all because just like I said a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, is that a lot of you guys are not going outside the country for wives. You're going out of the country to tourism and to take advantage of people. That's just what it is. Tourism of taking advantage of people. You go to these third world countries, second world their countries who are not financially where they need to be. A dollar goes a lot further. You feel like a king. You got a nice little hotel. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 or 3 girls who know you from the last visit. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of y'all don't want to admit it, but a lot of y'all be getting these girls pregnant and y'all leave them over there and never want to go back. And now y'all want to go to another place. Because now the Philippines has always been a background for passport bros. Oh, black, American women are just not, domesticated. They don't want to cook and clean. They don't want to let a man leave, blah, 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 blah. Now you going over there
Alright y'all, so to recap, we have a 26-year-old gentleman who presents to your ER after noticing that he developed a very strange rash. A few months ago, he states that he was overseas slanging schlong, having multiple sexual encounters with various women. Since this trip, he developed a painless lesion on his lip as well as his genitalia that went away on its own, and also developed a rash on the palms of his hands and the soles of his feet. Although there are several diagnoses to be considered, one diagnosis that I would be concerned about is syphilis. Syphilis is an infection that generally occurs in stages. The first stage, or primary syphilis, presents as a papule wherever the microorganism is introduced. This can occur by means of contact of almost any tissue with infected secretions, including oral sex, as well as kissing or touching a person who has active lesions on the lips, the oral mucosa, breast, or genitals. The lesion is usually painless, eventually ulcerating, forming what we call a chancre, which resolves on its own in about 3 to 6 weeks. Secondary syphilis occurs within weeks to months of the chancre, resulting in a rash that classically involves the torso, arms, and legs, but most importantly, the dead giveaway is involvement of the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. Now, tertiary syphilis usually occurs 10 or more years later, where you may have symptoms reminiscent of dementia, neurological changes, as well as diseases of the heart. Now, there are several screening tests available, including an RPR or a VDRL, as well as confirmatory tests. Let's not get too technical. With regards to treatment, you're typically looking at antibiotics, more specifically penicillin, benzathine G.
Being on TikTok, I learned that all passport bros are just predators. I don't know if you're on this side of TikTok, but every day on my FYP, I see this girl, and all she does is walk down the streets of the Philippines, and all she does is show the couples, and every couple look like the man is 15 to 20 years older than the young Filipino girl that he's with. And, like, the girl just looks so freaking young and just immature in comparison to the man. Like, the man has gray hairs, they bad built, they're old, and then they have this young Filipino woman. Like, it's giving predator. And then I also realized that the age of consent in other countries is a lot different. I don't know the specific age for the Philippines, but I know in a lot of places it's like 15, 14, 16. Like, it's really, really young.
Not as young as in India, Latin America, and these Arab countries where they still have child marriage. Okay, Afghanistan, Iran, India, all these places still have child marriage. It's legal for them to do that. And these are all racist groups who was told not to date black guys. If you see an Indian girl and her boyfriend, her husband, looks around the same age, that's her cousin. If he's older than her, like 20, 30 years older, that's her uncle. And the same thing goes for Arabs and Latinos.
So I think they use the whole, American women are so dominant, American women are just too independent, too masculine. They use that as like their disguise. Like, it's giving wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, they just say that so they can have an excuse to outwardly say, I'm about to go travel across the world to find this young, impressionable wife that can barely speak the language. And that's really all it is. Like, I want to go travel outside the country so I can get as young as possible. Like, I want to get as young and as fresh and as impressionable as possible, because somebody that's my age and that's mature, she's not going to fall for all the BS that I give her. And I always knew the whole passport bro thing was stupid, but I think right now in this very moment, I just put 2 and 2 together that it has nothing to do with masculinity or women being masculine or anything that they've been saying. They just want to go as young as they can possibly go without getting arrested.
To be a passport bro is to be irredeemably arrogant in a body bloated with ignorance, despair, and a lack of shame. But one of my favorite things about the passport bros that you can't deny is that they are determined and disciplined enough to try to prove a point that just doesn't exist. The point being is that every woman in America is just too masculine and we're just too bad, and they cannot find a mate here, so they have to go elsewhere to go find a mate. It's giving Ash tourism, I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyway, my favorite thing about the passport bros these past couple of years is that no matter where they go, the women know. And it's a very easy connection because they're tourists in these countries. So they're not just any kind of tourists having fun in the Dominican Republic, going to Kenya and having a ball. No, they're arch tourists basically. Because what? They'll complain about women's femininity issues in America. Women want this, that, and the third. Women are ungrateful. Women are entitled. They lack accountability. Hinga dinga durgan. Just to go off and bypass all of that and throw their hard-earned American cash in a foreign woman's face, and they eat it up. And I want them to, because they figuratively eat their money. It's a win-win for us because they go to these countries and the women know. So the women pretend that they're dumb and they're ditzy and they're so sweet, soft, and feminine and kind and so unlike these American women. and they take the money. And the women seem to be on the same page. Look at any of the women who made videos about Passport Bros coming to Kenya and look at the comments. It's shh, don't tell them. Yeah, we see them coming. Oh yeah, give us 3 months with those American dollars. And I support it 1000% because these men are going to buy women. And then when the money's done and they realize these women are just as expensive, if not more expensive than American women, then they complain. They make videos about it saying, hey, if you're a Passport Bro, don't go to the Dominican Republic and spoil these women, you know, because now I used to have $20 and take shorty on a day, but now I need $50, I need $70. Do it. Take their money. Take all of it.